I'm suspecting that you must be pretty damned excited because you've got the Brisbane leg of the Vans Warped Tour that you're doing.
Yes, yes, I'm pretty pumped up for it. Bit unexpected, but yeah, no, it's awesome. I'm probably going to be one of the best shows that we've had so far. It's definitely an honour to be able to play beside some pretty big bands that have been quite inspiring towards us for so many years. So yeah.
Yeah, well, your resume is going to look really good. Like you say, you supported all those bands in a way, can't you?
Yeah, exactly right.
So who are you looking forward to actually seeing at the Vans Warped Tour the most?
Well, probably Amity Affliction. A few of them in the band are good friends of ours as well. So, I mean, it's good to see them play. It's always good. But I'm really excited to see Crown the Empire, in fact. They're a band that I've kind of just gotten into, and I'd like to see how they do their sound live. I'm really excited to see how they do that because they're quite a young band as well. So, yeah, they've got a lot going on for them. So I'm really excited to see that.
Right. And so, as we said, this year you're only doing Brisbane, but who knows what next year?
Yeah, exactly right. I mean, who knows if we play our cards right, if everything works out. We're really there to try and impress a lot of people. We've been given this opportunity, so yeah, we're not going to let it pass us by. We're going to give it our absolute all. So who knows whose eye we're going to catch, and hopefully it's the right eyes, hey? But yeah, next year it'd be awesome if we could jump back on it, yeah.
You guys, you've been actually really busy. You've been doing a lot of shows and you've actually got a couple of supports coming up with The Nerve and King of the North too.
Yeah, we do. We're pretty lucky enough to snag onto them. We've just been working hard. That's the only thing that you can really do is just play shows, play more and more shows, just get out there, tour as much as you can. Trying to be an up-and-coming band out of Australia, it's just what you got to do. You just got to hit the road hard, do as many shows as possible. So yeah, I mean, the next couple of shows after that with The Nerve, it's going to be pretty exciting. They've got a lot of talent in their band as well, so it's going to be interesting to see how that all goes as well.
Well, I actually did go to the Espy and see The Nerve's first ever show.
Yeah.
And they are really, really good. But I've got to tell you, King of the North are pretty damn awesome.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, I'm pretty pumped up. I mean, I never had much insight into what they were like until recently. When we were asked to do the show, I didn't really know who they were, but when I listened to them, I was pretty blown away. I was quite intrigued.
The Nerve and King of the North shows you're doing the Tempo Hotel in Brisbane on December the 6th and the Kings Beach Tavern on the Sunshine Coast on the 7th with those two bands.
Yeah, that's right. Initially, it was just going to be the Kings Beach Tavern show because that's our local, like we're from the Sunshine Coast. And so, yeah, we were just going to do that. And then, they asked us to do the Tempo as well. So, yeah, we were more than happy to do that. To run down there because Tempo is a great venue. That's where we just did our over 18s album launch as well. That went pretty good, so we're more than happy to play there again with them.
Well, as I said, you have been doing a lot of gigs lately in that, so it's probably completely off track, but do you ever feel restricted by being like so far up in the top corner of Australia?
Yeah, I mean, the scene in Queensland is not as good as the rest of Australia. I mean, we've played shows in Sydney, Melbourne and Adelaide so far, and it's like a completely different world when you go down there. It's like completely different people. Unfortunately, the scene up here in Queensland is dying a little bit. It's a bit upsetting, but, you just got to keep pushing through it and keep playing, keep trying to keep the interest of the people that want to come around. And we've got a good bunch of supporters that are up here, which keep coming to our shows, which is always good. But yeah, definitely the other states kind of push the limits a bit further. It's kind of a bit better to go down there, even though they're not our locals.
Are you planning a national tour in the new year or anything?
Yeah, look, we're looking into everything. Like, we're going to try and smash North Queensland first off. But yeah, we're just looking next year, 2014, so far should be the biggest year for us. We're going to try and get on a heap of supports. We're just going to try and tour our asses off, really. That's the way you just got to do it. The first step, I mean, we've been wanting to do this for a while, and the first step was just trying to get that new music out. It was something like 2 years before we even released our new music from our first EP, The Road Ahead. So now that we've got that, we've got, no excuses. Time to hit the road, time to see Australia and get out there, get some more fans, hopefully get some people on the same boat as Take Us to Vegas.
And speaking of new music, you've just released a video for a song called Vital Signs, which is raising awareness for youth suicide, is it, or just suicide?
Yeah, just suicide in general. Just self-harm, really. It was kind of a pretty big thing for one of the members in the band. We all write songs in the band. Dean usually writes most of the music, and this one song kind of just hit close to home. So we let Nick, our bass player, kind of take the reins of that one for the lyrics, and I helped him out as well. And yeah, he just said, look, I really want to make this song, something quite vocal, and so people know that, there is help out there. And we're all like, yeah, and we're more than happy to do something like that. And it's really good. It's taken such a good response, and everyone's kind of, really getting on board with that, because it's something that's pretty important out there. And I've seen a lot of friends come and go kind of with that type of thing. So yeah, be happy that people are getting on board with it.
So can I ask you then, is it just raising awareness, or is some of the money going towards any charities or anything?
At the moment, we're going to try and figure out, because we've actually got a show coming up at the J up here in Queensland in Noosa, and we are trying to figure out charities to put the money towards for it. So right now we are actually just trying to figure out what charity we're actually going to go towards, because at the moment we're putting about $5 from every sale of our CD into the bushfire appeal for New South Wales.
Right.
So right now, kind of juggling when we're going to stop that, when we're going to move on to the next thing, because really everyone kind of needs some help, and we're more than happy to help out anywhere we can.
Yeah, well, you've got to be careful with that too, because as you said, everyone needs help, and in Australia there seems to be one bushfire or flooding after another, and actually being up on the Sunshine Coast and that, you've probably copped your fair share of cyclones and floods and things.
Yeah, exactly right. Yeah, Sunshine Coast, it gets pretty hectic here. We just had some huge hailstorms just rolling through, but it's just that time of year, Christmas time. That's when storms come through in Queensland. It's fun.
Oh, well, next year you know when to plan your national tour so that you're not home during that season.
Yeah, exactly right. Keep from here, from storm season. Definitely thinking about doing that.
Yeah. Cool. So is there any thought at all of the band relocating to either Brisbane, Sydney or Melbourne in the future?
Not just yet. Nothing's kind of taken off as of yet. Every time we go to Sydney and every time we go to Melbourne, we all say, oh, let's move here. Yeah, I think Brisbane's still our home, and as hard as it is, I think we'd feel a bit more of an achievement if we crack Brisbane and still do the rest of Australia as well. I mean, even knowing it's a really rough scene where we are, it has, helped us out so much. We have such good fans up here, and they're so loyal. They'll come to every single show, even though they saw you last week. It's awesome to see that.
Yeah, and as we said, you've got a few shows coming up. Well, you've got the two with The Nerve and King of the North on the 6th and 7th of December.
Yeah.
And this Friday, of course, the 29th of November, you will be hitting the stage 2 actually at the Vans Warped Tour. You're on at 11 a.m, so you will have all day to sit back and enjoy the rest of the bands too.
Yeah, exactly. So it's going to be pretty exciting. We're going to have all the fresh kids running through the gates. Hopefully they enjoy the set, because there's going to be a lot of people obviously that haven't heard us before. So it's going to be fun. We're going to play to a fresh crowd, and then we got the whole day to sit back, relax, and hopefully I get to meet a few of the people that I've idolised for so many years.
I thought you were going to say you get to meet a few of the people who see you play, because you probably will be chasing you around half the day.
Oh, I'm more than happy to do that. I love that. I think whenever we have shows and if someone wants to have a full chat with us, I'm more than happy to do that. So if that happens as well, I'll be even more stoked. If I get pulled up a few times while I'm in the crowd, if anyone wants to chat to me, by all means, come and have a chat.
Are you going to have any physical CDs for sale at Vans Warped?
Yeah, we are wanting to do that. We do have our merch, so we've got 2 different shirts, and we've got of our new merch, and we've got CDs. So yeah, and probably, without a doubt, I'm probably going to see if I can throw a few ones off at the start as well for people who haven't seen it before.
Right, so see, there's a good reason for people to chase you down, because if they catch your CD, they can come and get it autographed later.
Exactly right. Exactly right. I'll be holding a pen the whole day.
And people can actually find you at facebook.com Take Us to Vegas, which after talking to you, I don't get the feeling you're in a hurry to actually go to Vegas.
No, not at the moment. I mean, I want to go there, love to go there, but then, the dream's over. That's like the peak. We don't want to peak too early.
Oh, so that'll be for when you're in your 50s and that, then you can we better go and play Vegas now.
Yeah, exactly. That'll be the biggest one,
And you don't actually have a website as such at the moment?
We do. It's kind of under maintenance at the moment. It's just, takeustovegas.com.au. You can go on there. It has, everything that we have, but probably the best way to, really keep on everything that we're doing, we actually have an app that you can get, Take Us to Vegas app. It has all shows, pictures, all of our social media thread as well. You can just get that on, iTunes or on the Play Store for any Android phones.
Right, and you do on your Facebook, you have a link to iTunes to buy the album Bloodwolves.
Yeah, that's right. So you can get it off that. Or if you don't use iTunes, you can go on Google Play as well. The whole album's on Google Play, or just hit it up on Bandcamp.
Right, and you've got links for your merchandise and your MP3s and your events, of course, and your Instagram and everything on Facebook.
Yeah, that's right. We're pretty social media orientated with this band. Liam kind of keeps that alive. He's the one always doing the posting, like most of the people that follow us know. But yeah, that's the way to do it these days. You got to keep it out there via the internet, and hopefully people soak it up.
Great, and it has been great talking to you. Thank you very much.
Oh, no worries. It's been great.
Do really enjoy yourself on Friday. I'm sure you will.
Oh, will do.
And we'll talk again one day.
It sounds like a plan. You enjoy Melbourne, eh?
Yeah, I definitely will. Thank you. Bye.
Cheers. Bye.